Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, no need to fear. Friendly neighborhood light skin is here, and in today's video, we are reacting to attractive men tend to clap less cheeks for this reason. Now, personally, I consider myself a pretty decent looking guy. Um, and I'm not really sure what they mean by attractive men clap less cheeks than unattractive men. I feel one reason I could possibly say is maybe because attractive men, their standards are higher, so they're not just clapping anything. Versus, I guess, unattractive men, almost you could say, take whatever they can get, regardless of quality. So maybe that's why. But you know what I'm saying, let's hear that boy JR. Let's get his explanation of it and see his thoughts. Yeah.
My biggest goals is to actually date men that I'm physically attracted to. And I know that that sounds crazy, but for me, my standards and how I like to be treated is always gonna trump any physical traits. But because of that, I don't really date.
Which I agree with this statement, kind of, sort of, but like, this is gonna be this is not a friend you're trying to find here. This is a romantic partner you're trying to cultivate here. So you should be decently physically attracted to your partner. Like, if they don't look good to you, at that point, y'all might as well just be friends. Because what's the point if there's no intimate relationship there?
Men that
My
I find
thoughts, just my
attractive.
thoughts. Though.
In some ways, it's even given me anxiety. Whenever a man that I do find attractive likes me, or if I find a man attractive from the jump, it makes me like very like scared almost. And it was my therapist who brought this to my attention in college. She told me that I dated men that I didn't really find attractive because I didn't want to compete with other women, which I think is true, because my type is everybody's type. I like them tall, dark, and handsome. Well, you can negate the dark part because I've literally dated white men, and
let's go. Let's go. So I make the cut.
I dated pretty much all men except Asian men, and I think that fine is fine in any country, and fine is fine in any language. So we'll take the dark part. But let's just say tall and handsome. That's my type. But I also would like to say that my type may like me, but what I really attract is older white men. And I'm not really into that at all.
Really? Nah, she looks like she would, to me, she would attract like an older, like an Idris Elba kind of black man. I don't look at her and think white men would like her. Oh, maybe no. Maybe those white men just want to try something. You know what I'm saying? They say the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. You know? I don't know. Maybe.
Fine. I'm fine with white men. But I've never been into older men, but that's who's drawn to me. Like, whenever I go out by myself and I'm sitting at a bar, or like, you know.
How old y'all think she is? I'm gonna give her 33.
Eating sushi or something by myself, those are the ones that are going to start a conversation with me and pay my tab. If I even in I don't know if it's also the field that I work in, but there's a lot of like older white men in my work, and they're just like wrapped around my finger, and I just don't really like it. I don't really care for it. But I also want to say that I'm one of those people that attraction doesn't grow over time for me. And my friends are always telling me like, oh my gosh, you know, you'll like them over time. No, I know myself, and that has never ever happened. But again, because of my standards and how I like to be treated, I always have entertained men that I just thought were nice people, men that I enjoy their company, that I thought that they were smart, that I thought that they were funny, that, you know, all that kind of stuff. But it never made me sexually attracted to them. And I would always eventually have to like leave, because I know eventually they're going to want to go in that room, and I'm not going to want to go in that room.
Oh God, they gonna want to ha and get busy. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm like, if you find somebody and you don't even find them attractive from the beginning, in my personal opinion, they should automatically be X'd out. Because the difference between a friendship and relationship is the intimacy part of it. And it's like, if you don't look at the person you're with and immediately want to get intimate, it's just, that's why I don't personally even believe in the whole waiting 3 days to hit. I believe if you find me attractive, if you find me attractive, we vibe, we connected, we chill. We should be able to bang out first night. Not first night as in like immediately the first day I get to know you, we hit that night. But like, we text for like a week or two, whatever, we go and we hang out. the vibes are good, I don't personally see issue with clapping on the first night. Which again, I personally only deal with women who find me attractive. Any woman that has made me wait, bro, did not find me attractive, and I never ended up hitting them anyway. So it was literally just a waste of time on both of our parts.
Every single time. So I, in 2026, would like to at least try dating men that I'm physically attracted to. I don't know how that's gonna go because my type is everybody's type. I just don't want to deal with the drama. I don't want to deal with the competitive, like, women.
Baby girl, welcome to how men feel. Exactly how men feel about dealing with super attractive girls. And it's even worse too, because I feel like the difference is women will try you kind of backdoorish. Men will look at size you up, and if they think they better than you, they will try and take your girl in front of you. That's even worse. Then that's how fights happen, altercations happen, all simply because wanted him a baddie. You know? But yeah, welcome to how men feel.
Women are so competitive. I don't want to compete with other women. Like, I don't want to do it.
I've heard this before, guys, and I've covered this before, but I think what it boils down to is control. And you can say women are competitive, but then again, they aren't. Right? If you're an attractive woman, you know that you're just going to get guys trying to talk to you. And these women, like her, by default, light-skinned women are like the most desired in the black community. I don't care. Y'all can get in here and say, because even black women desire to look like light-skinned women. That's just how it is. So they have this mindset about them that they are the higher echelon class next to the white woman. So that is one of those things where it's just like, hey, I don't have to compete. I don't have to do anything. I would rather date a guy that treats me well, that's funny, that does all these other things, because if I'm dating a good-looking guy, I'm going to have to compete with him also. And there's only one here. And this is how women look at it. I've dated women like this who, like, they treat you better. This is what they say. Ugly guys treat you better. Hence, ugly guys tend to clap more cheeks. There was a video, I think I
feel like a lot of times ugly guys treat you better, not because they genuinely want to treat you better, but because they realize that they're probably, you know what I'm saying, shooting above their weight class, so they're gonna do whatever they want, whatever they can do possibly to keep these cheeks, because they don't want to lose them, because it's like, oh man, I don't know when I'm gonna ever get this again. Not because they're just genuinely good people.
I'd have saved it on here where she was like, I'm done dating ugly guys because ugly guys are like, they start feeling themselves after. And a lot of women say this, you give them a chance and they start feeling themselves all of a sudden and whatnot. So I don't know, I guess that's a real thing in terms of that. But they always say, well, I get dogged out by ugly guys and I'm getting sick of it. I'm getting sick of getting dogged out by, I don't know, I can find the video if I mess around with this, you know what I'm saying? Where she says this.
On a Saturday.
And I know I'm going through this.
I'm posting pictures.
It's fun. I'm not about to go into trying to search for it. But that's what women are saying. They're tired of dealing with these men that they gave a chance because women have to feel like they're better than you. Once she feels like she's better than you, but she starts to fall in love, she's like, I look better than you, da 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 da, and you're ugly and such and such. It's crazy because as a man, we can't really fathom being with a woman that we're not really attracted to.
Yeah, which another thing as a man I can't fathom is, why would you be with a woman that just disses you and like, I look better than you. I'm better than you. I don't personally, that type of stuff just doesn't get my rocks off. A woman that feels like she's just better than me. Like, all right, fine, I'll go leave and I'll go find somebody else if that's serious.
She has to be somewhat attractive, but just because women care about height. And that's why I always say this to guys and they try to argue with me. And I just did a video on this about BBWs. BBWs care about how a man looks because of the way they look. So it's like a trophy or a prize to them to show off to other women that I can get an attractive man, right? despite how I look. But attractive women really don't care how you look, guys. And I've been saying this for a while. You can look at almost every attractive woman is with a guy that you wouldn't, for the most part, consider really an attractive guy. But he's providing something for her. He's usually financially, or he's giving her a certain feeling. That's just the way it is. You know, women are strange. Look at women getting their cheeks clapped on camera all the time. You can sit there and lay down with a man that you're not even attracted to. Men, imagine us trying to clap down something that we're not even attracted to.
But also, JR, we can't act like men don't do that though. Sometimes, man, it's just be like, I need some coochie. It's been 6 hours since I had some coochie. I need some. You know what I'm saying? Versus if you just beat your meat, you realize like, damn, bro, I don't even need coochie that bad. Like, bro, the amount of times that beating my meat has saved me from going to go clap BBW Emily, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Yes. But some people would rather go clap the 600-pound life girl than just, you know what I'm saying, crank one out in the bathroom and get back to it. I don't know. But you know, that's just me though.
So it's a strange world out here, but the fact that she said this, and she gets into a different part of it, which is saying that, yeah, I can use you, and you'll hear women say this all the time. I'll use a man up until the point he wants some pussy. Once he wants some pussy, then it's a problem. You know what I mean? It becomes a problem at that point, which, when you really think about it, that's what most women are really doing. They're using you for your resources or just for their ego's sake. That's why women end up disappearing, ghosting, canceling dates, all these things like that, because she just used you for that time. And here you are over-investing in the chance of going out with her, and she's just gonna, like clockwork, oh, I can't make it, I can't do it, or I'm just out of there altogether. I'm just gonna be passive aggressive. Women are something else, bro. Women are something else. And I wish that I could like have a chart, a rundown, which I do story times of the stuff, and you can say, well, it's you. No, it's not you. It's them, bro. It's them. But just listening to her and her entitlement, I'm going to start dating guys I'm attracted to. I just don't want to compete. It's not the other women so much. It's just him. She doesn't want to compete with him because she wants to feel like she's the only person that, and he's worshiping her. And that's why you notice also in this whole thing, that's why she always ends up walking away, because the guy is more into her than she's into him. But fellas, the good thing about it at the end of the day, if you do the things that she say and you're not that much of an attractive guy, you can still clap the cheeks, because looks don't mean anything.
No. They do. We're not gonna just sit here and act like they don't mean anything. They mean something, absolutely, but they are not everything. But they matter. Oh, I mean, they matter. They absolutely matter.
And she just confirmed it. Now the part where she's talking about clapping, that's different. But ugly dudes is clapping tons of cheeks. Hey. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about what she had to say. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the...
Yeah. Y'all boys, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Again, I already gave y'all my piece on it. But yeah, y'all let me know. And until next time, I'll catch y'all boys at the next video.